going to learn how to throw a bowl on the pottery wheel. What we need to be thinking about is our essential question: why do we make art? And what I want us to understand is that we make functional art pieces that we can actually use. And when we're done with this bowl, we'll be able to use it. So first I'm going to tell you the equipment we need to make our bowl. We need a pottery wheel. We need our tools here to carve in and clean the wheel. We need a wire cutter to cut our bowl off when we're done. We need a bucket with water and a sponge for throwing on the wheel. We also need a towel to put over our lap to protect us. This is an electric pottery wheel. When you are working on it today, this part of the wheel will be spinning around, and your foot will control how fast or slow it goes. You'll put your foot on here, and when you push your toes down, it'll go faster. When you push your heel back, it'll go slower. Okay? The first thing you want to do is wedge your clay. So you're going to wedge it into a cube, counting to 20. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then I want to push it down right in the center, in the middle. Then I'm going to come around and attach this and secure it with my finger. So I'm going to secure it all the way around. Then I need to put some water onto my clay. If I don't add water, there will be a lot of friction and I can get a burn on my hand. Then I'm going to start the wheel. To center, what I want to do is go all the way fast as it can go. I take this hand and I'm pushing up against the side of the clay. Then I'm holding onto my thumb and letting this part of my hand rest on top of the clay as I push in towards the center. Getting your clay centered is the most important part of pottery. If your clay is not centered, nothing else will work. Once you feel like it's gliding very smoothly through your hand like this, then it's centered. So what you want to do is push back with your heel and slow your bowl down. The next step is add some water on top, put one pointer finger on top of the other pointer finger, and push down to make a lake. Once you have a lake, you want to add some more water. Take your finger, pointer finger, and go straight down. You don't want to go all the way down because then you'd have a donut. You want to go down until you have about ½ an inch at the bottom. Always adding water as you work on the pottery wheel. You're going to add more water. You're going to put this hand on the outside to secure your bowl. This finger on the inside, and you're slowly going to pull back towards your belly button. When you're working on the pottery wheel, you want to keep your hands very still. Many times I rest my elbows on my knees so that I am not moving with the wheel. Working on the pottery wheel, you are working against the clay. You're not moving with it. Once I've pulled back and I feel good about how that looks, I'm going to add water. I'm going to put this hand outside again to guide the side. I'm going to take 2 fingers and I'm going to come from the bottom and pull up, up, up. With my 2 fingers, I'm pulling up, and with my hand, I'm pulling up also. Before I get to the top, I let go. Don't go all the way to the top because it'll wreck your clay. So you put 2 fingers and the hand on the outside and you pull up, 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 release before you get to the top. Your next step is to pull your bowl out. So you once again put this hand out here always to secure it. Put 2 fingers in towards the bottom and slowly start pulling out. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to get all the water out of the inside to see how the middle of my bowl looks. Alright, that looks great. Now what I'm going to do is clean the sides of my bowl right here and make a little indentation. So I'm going to take this tool with the pointer tip and push in, holding 2 hands together, and clean up some of that clay at the bottom. Make a little indentation into my bowl along the edge. Then I'm going to flip it around and use that side to clean right down here to get any extra clay away. My last step is to take my sponge and let my sponge rest on the side and smooth out the edge of my bowl. Now I'm going to stop my wheel. I'm going to take my wire cutters, put my thumbs down flat. If I don't do that, it'll come up and cut through my bowl. So I want to hold my wires flat and pull straight back. I think I made a little dent right there. Can smooth that out. Then to get my bowl up off the wheel, I do 2 upside down peace signs, go right next to the bottom, and then roll it back towards me. And there's your bowl. The next step is to clean the pottery wheel. So what you want to do now is hold this piece of wood down flat and go full speed. Get all the clay off. Then you're going to take your sponge and pull your sponge straight back towards you. Then I always take my towel and dry it off for the next person. And then you're done.